never like, I like you.
Les séries viennent de commencer contre Spurs, c'est la première game.
Ouais, je sais. Yo, I always freaking talking.
Hey Obi, I'm gonna subscribe to your channel.
Oh wow.
I am one of them.
Okay, you're gonna die.
Yo guys, Enzo's in our room.
Hey guys, it's FallenHobo here, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the MAC-10. Before I start that, I'd like to tell you guys from now on, shoutouts will be put at the end of the video, and the reason for that is because you guys came here to see a review, so that's what I'm going to show you first, and if there's time left at the end, I'll give a few shoutouts. So yeah, let's get started with this review. Before I get into the stats, I'm going to tell you guys right now that the MAC-10 is not a weapon that you should be using in a clan war or really serious game, because the MAC-10 is just not a really good weapon you should use unless you are extremely skilled with it. It's more for fun use, but I will tell you guys that the MAC-10 is one of my favorite SMGs in the game, and I'll tell you guys why later on in the review. Now let's get into some stats. Power wise, I'd have to say the MAC-10 is pretty average, or maybe even slightly below average for an SMG. It's pretty weak in general, not very strong, but for an SMG it's acceptable. It's not too bad, it's acceptable. It is a 4-shot kill to the front and a 3-shot kill to the back of a medium investor at very, very close range. It should deal up around 27 to 28 damage, somewhere around that. Now I'm just gonna switch over. Oh, okay, never mind. Well, I'll just switch over to the M960 because I ran out of ammo for the MAC-10. Speaking of the M960 is stronger than the MAC-10 by just a few points. I'm pretty sure it's only stronger by 1 or 2 damage. Not much of a difference. Now, as for rate of fire, the MAC-10 is arguably the fastest shooting SMG in the game. I'm pretty sure it's not the fastest. I'm pretty sure the Uzi is a bit faster, but the MAC-10 definitely shoots fast for an SMG for sure. Having such mediocre damage, it does make up for having really nice rate of fire. It's extremely fast, but there are some disadvantages for having such high rate of fire, which I'll talk more later on the review. Now, as for the accuracy, the MAC-10 has really poor accuracy for an SMG. It's just really bad. I would not recommend using the MAC-10 for anywhere else other than close range combat, because the MAC-10 just has really bad accuracy. For long ranges, please don't even try. Just don't. You just embarrass yourself. And as for medium ranges, I guess you could use the MAC-10, but you would have to burst in shots of 2 to 3, which is really annoying because the MAC-10 has really high recoil, by the way. But anyways, don't worry about medium to long ranges and you should be fine. Now, portability wise, the MAC-10 has really good portability. All SMGs have really good portability, but the MAC-10 in particular, it's got to be one of the lightest SMGs in the game. I'm pretty sure it is the lightest. Actually, no, maybe the Uzi could be lighter, but I'm pretty sure they're on par. It's just really light. It's not going to slow you down at all, and yeah, it's one of the benefits of the MAC-10. Now, as for the recoil, this is the biggest problem for the MAC-10. It's just really heavy recoil. Your first few shots are gonna go straight up, and then after that it starts zigzagging left and right. Now, this is why most players don't like it. It's extremely hard to control, especially having such high rate of fire and high recoil. It makes the MAC-10 extremely hard to control. Also, the accuracy is really bad on the MAC-10 as well, so you can't really tap or you can't really burst at medium to long ranges. It's just not going to work at all, which is another reason why you shouldn't be using the MAC-10 for medium to long ranges. Now, having such high recoil, you can actually use it to your advantage. In this video, you might have seen me got a whole lot of lotto headshots from the MAC-10, and this is all because of the recoil. It goes straight up. All you have to do is just aim for their body, and you're most likely gonna get a lotto headshot. This is why the MAC-10 is one of my favorite SMGs in the game. It's just so random. Having such recoil, it's pretty nice to take advantage of it, but sometimes you can't always rely on the MAC-10 to get you a random lotto. It's pretty unpredictable, but anyways, the recoil, it has its advantages and disadvantages at the same time. As for modifications, you don't need a scope and neither do you need a suppressor. All you really need is an extended magazine 1. I would not recommend extended magazine 2 because it's just going to make the reload time too long, and the MAC-10 doesn't really have too fast of a reload speed, so extended magazine 1 is really all you need. Now, would I really recommend the MAC-10? For serious gaming, no. As I said before in the beginning of this video, serious gaming such as Clan Wars or 1v1s or whatever other kind of serious games, I would not recommend the MAC-10 at all, unless you are extremely skilled with it and you know how to use it extremely well. But if you don't know how to use the MAC-10 really well, if you're really unfamiliar with it, please don't use the MAC-10. It's only gonna screw you over. Trust me, it has screwed me over multiple times. It's just really funny. All the lottos you get. You see that right there, MAC-10 ponage. But really, I would not recommend the MAC-10 for serious gaming. But if you're having fun, just like me, you just want to play a game, you want to have some fun, MAC-10 is definitely worth it. It's really fun to use. And right now, I'm being called a chammer, and I'm gonna get wow, I'm gonna get kicked out. I don't cham. Oops, caps lock, but whatever. Oh man, I did not expect to do this well with the MAC-10. Anyways, I'm 18-4 right now, which is pretty good. And yes, I did not get kicked out. Yeah, I'm final score 18-4. Pretty happy about that. So anyways, this pretty much ends my review. Thank you guys for watching, and let's move on to the shoutouts. Hey guys, FallenHobo here with the shoutouts. First, I'd like to give a shout out to the big one, 123, for respawn token, and he tells me to tell you guys to join Zombie Destroyers, which is his clan, I'm assuming. And next, shout out to Ruthenium, great friend, great clanmate, for weapon renewal kit. Thank you very, very much. Next, shout out to, sorry, I can't read your name. Next on fail. Next time, guys, when you try and gift me something, try to include your name in the beginning message, or else I might not be able to read your name. But thank you to you, whoever gifted this to me. Respawn token. Next, shout out to Pad Killer for Cyclops Bandana 30 days. Thank you very much. And a shout out to Makov for 1 day flamethrower. I'm gonna review this very, very soon as well. So yeah, thank you guys.
Hey guys, it's Bad Killer, and Matt Cub's a poor loser.